£1 and 6 ounces. Tonight he enters the ring with a 26-fight record, 19 wins, 8 of those wins come by way of knockout against only 7 defeats. Please welcome Steve "Bomber" Saville. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the multicolored trunks. He fights out of Manchester and weighs in at 10 stone, 1 pound and 2 ounces. He enters the ring with an unbeaten 7-fight record, 7 wins, 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome Karl. The timekeeper is Andrew Reese, referee at the bell from Fleetwood is Steve Gray. Boxers, please.
Okay, fellas, if I call break, you must take 1 step back, okay? No punches on the back of the head. Touch gloves. Good luck, fellas.
Seconds out, round 1.
8th outing for the bright northwest hopeful Karl Place, still just 21. Plenty of support here tonight, and he's been impressing with cool displays of power punching. He's in with Steve Saville, the old warhorse from Wolverhampton. Saville's on a bad run of late, but he's tough. He's bustling, and he'll give it a go. Right and a left, but taking his time, just composing himself. Good body shot, has to take a left hook. Lively start. First 35 seconds, Saville gets a left hook in.
A second one shook Place a little bit. That was a good punch. He just a little bit too adventurous there. He's sitting a little bit high. His head seems to be clear again, but you have to pay Saville respect, especially in the early stages of the early rounds, because he's going to give everything.
Bad nosebleed for Karl Place. First little crisis that he's got to deal with in his fledgling career. That is bleeding profusely. And Saville will try and take full advantage of it. He's got so much experience, Saville. Good body shot from Place.
Well, Place is coming back with full-blooded punches, which, I mean, I wouldn't have advised that. I would advise them on the move. But when the rest of the punches go, they're certainly stopping Saville in his tracks. This is really warming up.
That nose is a mess, though. It could be broken in the first round of 6. Something for him to deal with. With that heightened reach, though. Seems to calm himself down, get the jab working as he tries to hump the Saville body again.
I'm impressed the way Place hasn't been intimidated by the attacks of Saville. Saville tried to bully him early, but he's standing his ground, he's throwing back full-blooded shots. But as you say, that nose is a mess. It could be broken, and it will certainly be interfering with his breathing. He's walked onto another left hook there.
A couple of times now, Saville has thrown that left hook. Now he tries a right hand. 8 knockouts on the Saville slate. He's won 19 of 26. Has to take a looping right, though. Back with a left hook. What an opener this is.
They both landed there, but Saville landed the better shot. He's just pot-shotting with single powerful shots. So Place, really, if he moves into punching range, it has to be throwing punches. He's been caught napping a couple of times. Good round apart from that from him.
Blood around the left eye, could be from his nose. Place, but there is damage. Interesting first 3 minutes, wasn't it?
Go on. He's gonna come again, let the get his coming from.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah. He's gonna come for the first minute.
Yeah, well, Place took some full-blooded shots, but you see he's coming back with good punches of his own. I think he was the busier of the two in that opening round, but the impressive-looking punches, remember, you could just see his leg, he did the twist a little bit there with the second left hook that landed. But you have to admire his spirit. He takes a good shot and he's right back in again, but he's going to have to tighten things up. He's very tall for the weight. So he has to be careful. He needs a tighter defence. He's going to be caught with his chin high too often if he doesn't. But that was an excellent opening round.
Steve Maylett in the corner, Frank Hopkins working on the nose, the cuts man. Good to have a quality man like that in the corner. Second of 6, we're in the lightweight division. And it's Karl Place who's won all 7 so far. With the partly Mexican colours on his shorts. He's a massive Marco Antonio Barrera fan. And he calls himself the baby face assassin. Little tribute, I think, to Barrera. In with Steve Saville. Huge disadvantage for Saville in terms of skills and height and reach, but he came on strong in that first, and he's looking for the left hook again.
Yeah, well, you can see Saville's tactics. He's going to let go powerful single punches. So Places has to be a little bit careful.
Hurting with the right hand, Jim, and then a body shot with the left. And down he goes. Steve Saville, and Karl Place has 4 knockout wins all in the second round, and this could be 5. It is 8 out of 8, and again Karl Place does it in the second round, but this time he had to answer a couple of questions too, and that's good for his education.
No, I think the manner of that victory, really, it was impressive. He took some full-blooded shots, one that actually shook him up, but at no time were any doubts entering his mind. He stood his ground, started throwing back better punches than the ones he was forced to take, and that really was an impressive finish and an impressive all-round performance from him.
We were just talking there, you'll learn more from that sort of 2 minutes than you will about with 6 rounds with the journeyman, right?
Yeah, of course. So I've had, like, that's my 8th fight now, and the 3 that I've had, the 3 that have gone to points have been with journeyman, and to me, they've been pointless fights, so I've not learnt nothing. And all really they've done really is got around and off it, but I'm always fit to do a distance, so fighting people who come to fight, they always do a better performance on the day.
Talk us through the stoppage when it came. You sort of seemed to pin him against the ropes. Not many people do that to Steve Saville. Put him
what
down.
happened, the first round I was too eager, too keen, wanting to fight too much, and I was getting caught with silly shots, and what I shouldn't have been getting caught with. So the second round, you sit down with the coach, and he always puts me right. To be honest, if it goes more rounds, the more time I get to spend in the corner with the coach, the better I'm going to get through the fight, because he always puts me straight. So that fight, the second round, I'll come out, use my brain and just making him fall short, and then just not throwing too many and being there too long. In the first round, like I say, I was there a bit too long, getting caught with daft shots. So hopefully we'll just. That's it for now.
You're always going to get caught at some point during your career, isn't it? So you, at the end of the day, no one wants to get punched, but it's probably better for you now that you've taken that and you'll take that on board.
Yeah, well, I always take a punch. I'm fit. If you're fit, you can take a punch in my eyes. And I took the shot when I shouldn't have. Really, I shouldn't get caught with daft shots like that, big over and lefts. But he caught me, but it doesn't phase me. I'm in there for a fight, a long fight, and carry on with it.
In boxing news, it sort of said like the pressure fighters, they come on, they seem to think that by pressuring you they'll box better, but you seem to warm to that. When someone comes at you like that, you seem to box better.
Yeah, if people think like you look at me basically and see I'm tall, like slim, like for the weight and think, oh, it's going to be a boxing move or technical boxing, not very strong, and I'll push him back, work the body, blah blah blah. But Jamie Spence tried to force me back. He come out like a fucking twice as fast as him. But once I find my distance, I'll just find my range, and I'll punch hard enough for the weight. And one fight night, I feel twice as strong as I do in the gym.
Do you feel you could go up to 8 rounds now?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I want to do the 6 round distance before I go on to 8 rounds. But if the fight comes up for 8 rounds, I'll do 8 rounds. I'm fit, I'll train hard as anyone.